Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it rain. Tonight we're gonna let it rain. Tonight we're gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it rain. Tonight we're gonna let it rain. Tonight we're gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it rain.
Ah, my tea took too long. and now I'm here, a little late. It's fine. It's all gonna be okay. Hello! Oh, I am. That is... 1 second. That's even worse. What is this? What is this? Okay. That's better. Still a little too bright, but that's okay. So I have my Forza shirt on and ready to go. I'm a little blinded. Let's, I don't know why. There you go. Alright, so I haven't actually launched the game yet because my CPU usage was in the 90s just running Chrome because something's weird with this insider build. But we should be fine. I'm going to pop into studio mode and I'm going to switch to my game capture and point it to Forza if it shows up. I'm hoping it shows up. There. Aha! Okay. I'm excited, as you can tell by the shirt. Resolution on this game is a little wonky at the moment, but should be fine. This camera. But how are you, Tim, in the meantime? Now that just looks too saturated. I don't like that at all. Like, I don't know what I did with the camera. So we're just gonna set it to default. And hope that's enough. But, like, here we go. I'm so excited. Now, this game is always really, really nice looking. And oh, it wants me to authenticate. So let's do that. Let this app access your info. Access your Xbox Live profile info and associated data. Yep, I kind of need that to be able to play an Xbox Live game. That's to be expected. Now, there might be a bit of stuttering during the initial... Now, here's my favorite thing. Where is it? They have Wallaby in here. There it is. Check this out. Now... Nah. This music on the main menu is a little weird. Now, I'd be curious why the frame rate is locked to... Oh no, okay. There it is. Yes. Now, what's interesting is the game is actually flickering on stream, but it's not in here. I'm going to go with medium to start, and if it's too low, we will tweak it. I am not liking that flicker though, so let's quickly get rid of the flicker. Transform, reset, and let's center this. Now it won't flicker. I don't know why it's flickering in the first place. But all of that looks good. Audio, what do we have? Everything at max. I don't know what streamer mode does. It probably disables copyright music, which is good. We are going to lower the master volume to about 7. And we're going to turn off my mic. Okay. Now, listen to this. Why is it optimizing for my PC directly after I told it what to use? But I am also going to move chat a little higher up. By the way, Tim, I am definitely also excited for the weekend. Tomorrow is Friday, yes. This is what I like. So I'm not sure if my webcam stuttering is because my CPU usage is at 100%, or just the weirdness that my camera is doing right now. Because, like, I only have one light in here, and it's not even pointed at me. I'm also going to restart that thing, because I can't change the brightness. And, okay, that's what I need. That looks better. Well, like, the red glow is even cooler like this. Because, like, my keyboard looks red, but it's not.
I see a festival that never ends.
What is up with this audio?
Where
It's
you can
specifically
be
this game.
whatever you want to be.
Like, that is the game.
It's not your dream holiday anymore.
Like, the moment I... What is with this audio?
See? Let me show you.
I don't understand.
Welcome to autumn. A new beginning for the festival that never ends.
It's literally her
Don't
recording.
Go anywhere. Horizon is here to stay.
No, that's just the audio. What the hell? Is it because I turned on streamer mode? So weird. I'm gonna restart the game just in case. I'm so confused. It's really weird. Hi, Root. How's it going? I'm just restarting this game because the audio is all wonky. It's just the game is buzzing. Okay, main menu is fine. Well, I should say the intro is fine. I thought they said they optimized it. There is something up with the game audio. So we're gonna have to do this with no audio. I don't know what else I can do here. Right? Okay, let's quickly... Let's do some technical stuff behind the scenes. Which now you guys can see as well. Well, actually, you guys can see some of it. No, 24 bits. Alright, let's do 16-bit 44. Okay. Let's make sure we still have audio. Yep. Now let's try it again. Is it just the game audio buzzing, by the way, or is my mic doing it as well? I got nothing. It's literally the game. Alright, we'll play this without any game audio. That's a bummer. I'm really confused. Especially as it happens in the menu as well. Or like the... before you actually start playing. Well, if I do, I worry that... Does it? Okay. It shouldn't. According to YouTube, dude. Okay. Well, then it might sound weird on YouTube, on stream, because stream is configured for 44, 100, and I can't change it in real time. But let's hope so. And I can't pause it during this bit. I do like this intro scene. It's very clever. It's also missing my subtitles, so it turned those off for some reason. Which is very nice. Now we're going to... This settings menu is so weird. It does fix it. Okay, so that's a demo bug. Cool. So... we want... gameplay settings. We want... chase far. Yes, we want metric. And we want the HUD to show up for you guys, so we're gonna pop it there. I do like that the game allows you to do that. Okay. Now, where were subtitles under? Were they under audio? Because I don't see subtitles there. Were they under video for some reason? Yeah. Who put subtitles under video? Alright. Right then, let's do this! Now, oh. just make process visible so that I can see when my CPU gets maxed out, which is going to be pretty often. And it's a reason why I want to get a new CPU. And this is on medium settings in the camera. Oh, actually, can I turn off assists while we're here? ABS, yes. Shifting automatic driving line braking only. And rewind off. And then it looked like it was struggling a bit. So I'm going to tell it... Let's just try low and see if that helps. Yeah, the mic audio will go down in quality if CPU usage is too high. I'm going to give Audition a higher priority. And hopefully that will help. I don't know if it restarted the game or just minimized it. If it continues to be crap, even right now, let me know and I'll restart Audition. Okay, here we go. Let's do this again. What are you optimizing when I've told you not to optimize anything? This is the longest intro to a game ever. Also, restarting the game resets all of your settings. Well, not all of them. The width has squashed up again because you can see in the top right that I have the frame rate and my GPU usage. Okay, here we go.
Here's what I see. I see a festival that never ends. Where you can be whatever you want to be. It's not your dream holiday anymore. It's your dream life.
It's interesting because they talk about how this game is Xbox enhanced, but the cutscenes are all 30 FPS. You can see that in the top right corner of the screen. Also, this game in surround, awesome.
Welcome to autumn. A new beginning for the festival that never ends. Don't go
here we
anywhere.
go.
Horizon is here to stay.
Let's do this right. And actually, I'm gonna have to do this again. Video. Subtitles on. Yes. And then in terms of audio, we want to turn off the microphone and we want streamer mode on. Everything else as... Whoop, hang on. Did I see that right? It did reset my name.
Hi. Great to have you here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know your name.
They do have the same voice actress for the, for that bit at least, which is good. Oh, actually, did I adjust the... No, I didn't. Okay. Rewind off. Driving line braking only. Yeah, really? Oh yeah, it moved out. It... I don't understand what they're doing. Okay, that's fine. Then what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to check that the HUD is still... No, it's not. Okay. Now we're ready. Now I am feeling some stutter, and the stream might stutter a little more than what I'm getting. I'm getting about 50 FPS right now. And I can see bits of the world popping in, and I can see my CPU usage at 100%. So when this game releases, I will definitely be playing it on my Xbox. Just because this computer can't handle the CPU usage. The graphics are fine. It's using 50% or so. Oh geez, that water slows you down. Yeah, I can feel the game smoothing out every now and then. Now the music in the game in Forza Horizon 3 was fantastic, so I can't wait to hear what they put in here. I haven't... They have the playlist on Spotify. I haven't touched it. Because I did not want any spoilers for this game. And even this, I don't consider it a spoiler, because it's a demo, it's a very short part of it. What's interesting is every time the cutscenes pop in, it adds black bars on the left and right of the screen, rather than feeling as seamless as it did in Forza Horizon 3. Also, the handling, I don't know if it's this car or the snow or the two of them combined, but good god. Oh yeah, definitely download it. It's about 29 gig. Took me about an hour and a half. Yeah, I can feel when that thing hits 40 FPS. Jeez. Yeah, I'll definitely be playing this on the Xbox. And I don't even have an X. I only have an S in the original. And I usually play on the original, because we've got the S in the living room. Also, I'm starting to sweat in here. I am liking how much more of the world is destructible too, because in 3 the barriers themselves were, but many other aspects weren't. It kind of defeated the purpose of driving this, you know, nice car through Australia basically, whereas this one's set in Britain. Even if you're not, Forza Horizon does it right. Like, I tried playing The Crew 2 during its open beta, and honestly, Forza Horizon 3 spoiled me.
Just don't miss the checkpoints and let's go.
This car has weird fans on the back. Alright, we're gonna try something. Because that frame rate is still... it's not... There is a bit of unlocking cars, but you start with a large pool, and you unlock them really, really quickly, especially during the early levels. I was gonna change my video to be 2560. Yes. And that means we then have to go into the HUD and reset... Oh no, wait. It resets. Cool. Okay, this should give it a little more leeway in terms of CPU. 55 FPS. Yeah, using about 40% of my GPU, so it's not even the GPU. I'm seeing the CPU hit 100%. We just lose yellow. Am I supposed to, like, be able to throw smoke out the back of my car? Because I'd like to be able to do that. Cutscenes like that. Yeah, that's 49 FPS right there. My poor CPU can't keep up. I was gonna download it on both my Xbox and my PC, and I scheduled them both to do it, but my computer wasn't on, and my Xbox apparently was too much asleep for it to actually wake up automatically and install it, which is a bummer because I wanted to be able to test performance on both and then be like, okay, we're going to be playing it on this one. I was hoping the PC would be good enough, but I do need a CPU and motherboard upgrade.
Red's down! Red's down!
Well, even if I did, the game's 30 gig. It took me an hour and a half.
Looks like
So
I'm the only
technically, if I wanted to download the game twice, once on my Xbox, once on my PC, that would still take me an hour and a half if I got 100 megabits.
This is it, Horizon.
I can feel
We
that
are
30
kicking off the
FPS for these
summer season
cutscenes, by
with
the way.
The greatest race
Good
of
God, that
all
looks
time.
bad.
Point yourself in the direction of Horizon and put your foot down. Trip to the festival wins. So let's go. Don't sweat it. The Jets aren't in the race. They're just happy to be here.
I will have to do a test stream sometime soon
Oh, yeah.
in 5.1 surround, because that's how I play.
Now it's a party.
Right?
People are lining the streets to get a load of the action. Cheer these racers on, guys. Come on.
Now, usually during these kinds of events in the game, where it's a race that you're doing with the voiceover and stuff like that,
Hypercars are all here.
the music
Centenario.
for these events is very specifically chosen for that event. And actually, even the bucket lists tend to have like, oh, you know, this car is a classic, so we're going to play classical music and weird stuff like that.
That Senna go. I mean, the car, sure, but someone's got to be handling that thing.
I assume I'm the one in the center? Yep, McLaren Senna.
Final straight. I can't breathe.
Okay, we're first. Just like that. Also, exclusive Horizon T. Because I played the demo, I get a... Sweet. I haven't bought the game yet, but I definitely will be getting this right one because of the early access, because 28th of September is a public holiday. I will be using that. And that's a Friday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I will be streaming this 100%. You can also hear the music changes to a more bassy feel of
Quite
like
a show.
there are speakers
I'll
around
try my best. Is everyone here?
Yep, all here.
because
boss.
you're in
Ready and
a
raring.
in the festival,
Great.
right?
Okay. Do we have Wizard here?
That is not me. This one's probably the most accurate. Your character can be changed at any time. Well, there you go.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Kira, director of the festival. Looks like you've made a good impression.
Yeah, they had
with our
Kira
talent
for the
scan.
last game as
This
well.
one might have a real chance of taking a spot on the roster.
Rebecca's one of our former champions. She's giving me a hand.
Former
running the Horizon
champions.
Road
Excuse me. I
Excited?
won the previous
I
game.
remember my first day at Horizon.
I'm working on winning the last
Pretty
game as
surreal,
well.
huh?
I'll leave you two
The
to get
second
set
one.
up for the first race. Good luck.
Right then, let's get you behind the wheel. Which one will it be?
Oh, Dodge Charger. Audi TTS or Ford Focus? Like, I'm not a car guy, and even I have to go for this
Oh my
one.
word, yes. You and I are going to get along, I can tell.
I mean, there are people that like the Ford Focus. And actually, quite a few actually, say that the Ford Focus handles better than the Ford Mustang.
All right, let's get you set up with a personalized number plate. Go on, be creative.
Does this count as creative? Oh, it doesn't go all the way that way. And you can see, because I have my settings really low, it doesn't look good. Oh, I forgot a D. My name fits perfectly on the number plate. Yeah, no, the Focus is nice. But if you're playing a game like this, are you going to drive the Ford Focus? I might bump up the settings a little just because... I mean, I'm seeing the CPU
expect you'll want to
sitting
get a feel
in
for
the
your
90s.
new car. So I've signed you up to some events to get you started. See you there.
Alright, so there's the festival site, and there's one of those in every area. And we've got a sprint race over here. Interestingly, I can't zoom out very far. So let's go to this here. And we're going to try bumping up the settings a little bit. Video. Don't show this message again. I know it'll affect performance. That's kind of the point. One or more require restart. No. MSAA settings. Like, I'm almost considering a Ryzen just because how much CPU these games take.
Turn left.
Okay, so you'll notice at the very bottom in the middle, it'll often say...
200 meters. You will
Okay, yeah,
arrive
even
at
on
your
medium,
destination.
that's feeling even worse. You know, I can't do that. The game's optimized, but my CPU is not happy. No, I don't want to restart. I should have just downloaded it on the Xbox. Would have solved all my problems. So at the bottom, whenever I go to roads or I do events, it'll mention people in my friends list who have also completed those challenges or other things. So in that case, it said that Jess, who is a streamer on Mixer, has discovered 32 of the roads in the beta.
Road racing series. Perform here and you'll be invited to more events. Perform there, and someday, who knows? I might even find space for you on the roster.
Interestingly, the voiceover... Is that by default? Yeah. By default, the voiceover isn't loud enough, in my opinion. Let's do this. Okay, so the other thing you'll notice, does it show who's in the race in here? No. Player list is unavailable. Alright. You'll notice that there are people in this race that you might recognize the names of. Jess is behind me there, Motordom's over here, and Major Nelson is up the front. Now, it basically picks up people in your friends list and just sticks them into the race. And if they've played Forza Horizon or Forza Motorsport before, it will actually use their driving styles in the game that you're currently, or in the race that you're currently in. So, like, I'm an aggressive racer, and that's what you'll see if other people play and I'm in their race. Some of them, yeah. I mean, it kind of forces them to drive at least a little well. There's Sonic up the front. He's coming first, of course. I'm not actually sure if he's planning on buying it day one. He might be. This car handles really well, even at 50 FPS. I will say that much. Now, I can absolutely tell the music in streamer mode is very generic, but that's on purpose. I don't know whether I'll keep it in streamer mode for the non-demo, when I play it for real because the music is half the beauty. Yep, so I've got Sonic in 2nd, Major Nelson in 6th, Jess came 11th. Oh no. It's a pretty nice screen.
For your first race at the festival, that was some nice driving out there. Keep performing like that.
Yeah, I
and
came
you'll be
first,
invited to
so,
the
you
next
know.
round of the series.
Hello, I'm Anna, your automated natural navigation assistant.
Yes, every level
I'll help
up
you explore the festival
gets you a wheel
and
spin.
find activities throughout the UK. Okay, Wizard. I have plotted your route to a new race in the Horizon Road Racing Series.
Hey, Wizard. Your radio should have presets for our resident Horizon stations. Horizon Pulse, Horizon Base Arena, Horizon Block Party, and Horizon XS. See what takes your fancy.
I just love how you can choose names, and one of them is Wizard. Like, sure, I could go with Matt, but it's not as fun, you know? I went in here to turn off streamer mode. Let's see what actual music we have in this game. Now, usually I go with Horizon Pulse.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Oh, no. Where is it? Audio, GPS, voice, off. I know which way I'm going, thank you.
New friends to welcome to the festival. Hello, friends. Now, how about this beautiful weather we're having this summer? Huh. Right, enough small talk. Back to playing all the best summer tunes for you. Stick around, yeah?
They've got the same voice actress for Horizon Pulse. Oh no! Not what I meant to do. I can see my CPU usage at 100%. It's rough. And like, the game is only using 40. OBS is using another 20, which it really shouldn't be. I don't know, go to wizardcm.com/me/computer and you'll get the specs. I think so. The other thing is too, I am running a Windows Insider build, and I think this particular build has some weird CPU issues because I had the same issue in Battlefield 5's demo. So I'm curious if, because I do have an update pending, which will give me a new build, if that fixes my CPU usage. 18,000, a new personal best. Right until I hit the 100,000. Yeah, it would have been nice to try it out properly. But, like, I'm not going to buy it. However, if you don't own Battlefield 1 and you're interested in buying that, it's like $8 on Origin right now. Or like $16 if you get the premium pass. Ah, I ballsed up that turn, for sure. I have no idea. I got it because it was on sale a while back. But I don't play it. I play Overwatch and the Forza Horizon games at the moment, and Minecraft. I've been doing a lot of 07 Craft stuff behind the scenes this week. I was gonna stream the new Overwatch map yesterday, but I was too tired, so I instead worked on 07 Craft until like... No, actually, no, I didn't work on 07 Craft yesterday. I worked on getting plugins working with 1.13, because that needs to happen for both WMA and for 07 Craft to get updated. So I was working on that. Ran into some challenges and weird behaviors. But after this stream, I'll probably continue doing that. And I'll probably work on it tomorrow. And for tomorrow, I might stream doing it. I don't like how zoomed in that profile picture is. It's curious why they're not doing face detection on it. Yeah, I played the heck out of Battlefield 3.
The next round of the Horizon Road Racing series. How could I not with you driving like that? But it doesn't start until autumn. Can you amuse yourself until then?
Now, for those who don't know, the cool thing about this game, specifically, is seasons, and the way they're doing it is that the seasons change every week. It'll be winter in 1 week, and then...
Wow, you really are the image of Frankie Beaumont. Sorry, Joel Carter, Horizon Driver Relations. Now, do I have...
They're definitely introducing a lot more characters in this one than in the previous ones. In the previous ones, you'd meet one, maybe two people.
Meet me here ASAP, and I'll introduce you to Mike Steele. He's a stunt coordinator for the movie.
Okay. Now, actually, are we... Yeah, we are. Let's go to the Horizon Festival, see what cars we have available to us other than this one, or if the demo only has one to choose from. Alrighty. I'll probably be here. What do we have? Just the one. Okay. Can I recolor my edited plate? No. Okay. It's alright. Now here's something I am gonna try. Because I'm streaming at 30 FPS, let's try setting this to 30. See how we go. So I turned off VSync and I lowered the frame rate to 30. I'm still getting 50 FPS. How does that work? I thought I lowered this. Dunno. Very weird. Oh, now it's 60. God, that looks good. And this is on low settings. Oh, I thought I could nail it. I didn't. There we go, 15,000 times 3, that's more like it. A lot more of the environment is breakable, I'm liking this. I think they learned some things in terms of world design. I'm liking the music already, though.
Yeah, they are. Future star of the silver screen.
Hardly the doppelganger you promised.
You having a laugh? They're like twins.
You'll do. Mike Steele, by the way. Today's shoot's
They're
a
like
getaway,
twins.
see? Head over to Broadway Village. We got everything set up there. The kid better be as good as you say.
Ooh. They really want you to
Off to Broadway.
try out a lot of the cars.
Don't want to lose the light.
You don't get the engine sound as much inside. Fine by me. The brakes on this car are really nice.
You made it. That was quick.
Just moving myself up out of the way of the speedometer.
You're going in at the deep end, but at least you look the part now. This is a classic car escape. The hero's being chased by a jet and escapes by jumping through an old windmill. Don't ask. If you're as good as Joel says, there should be no trouble.
Should be no trouble. We shall see.
Remember to breathe, kid. Just don't let it get away from you. I'll talk you through.
I needed to make sure Why are my Muxie alerts not loaded? Hold on. There we go. Now we can actually see if someone follows. That helps, doesn't it?
Hook it left, but keep your foot down. New pursuit vehicle!
I love the ridiculousness of some of the things in this game.
Plane. So what? You just keep that needle in the red. Maybe do some evasive maneuvers. And the baddies overshot you and your hero is...
Okay, I might have to test surround sound before this game releases.
Don't relax,
For
kid.
streaming.
We're not done. Keep it loose and fast up the hill, then back down. Still got the jump to do.
The barriers in this
so you're gonna cut across the
minigame are
field.
solid.
They'll add something in post. Crashed alien ship or something. It's all marked out for camera coverage, okay?
Okay, here we go. A danger sign.
Pray.
245.
Hey,
Let's do this!
Ignore the camera. Try to look heroic. And that is a wrap, everyone. Congratulations, kid. You survived. Reckon you can do that again? I'll give you a number to
I'd
cast.
happily try again.
Job.
3 stars. I like my outfit. No, it wasn't. That could have been cool. I do like how they're hyping up this whole
Hey, wizard.
festival and like
There's a lot of rumors flying
party
around
kind
that
of
you've
thing.
landed a spot
Because like
at
this
a
is
new
not
movie.
something you would see in a
Make
normal
sure you
racing
save
game,
time
right?
to
That
take
kind
part
of
in the
giant
autumn
screen.
season when you're rich and famous.
You've caught the eye of Alex, one of our Horizon superstars. He's looking
Yeah,
for new
this
racers to take
introduces
part in
you
the
to a
dirt racing
lot of
series.
characters. I'm not going to keep track of who's who. Like, that's a camera right there. That's funny. The good news is, cars are on the left. So everything I learned in Forza Horizon 3 will carry over. Okay, good, that tree wasn't solid. I'll make sure the demo gets downloaded onto my Xbox, and if it's still available tomorrow, I might even stream more of the demo. Oh, I probably should have stopped there. Thanks. Right, here we go, next event.
Our friend over there will get you set up with some new tyres. Come and see me after the race if you need anything else.
There's Alex.
Ah, it's you. I heard about the stunts you pulled for Joel. You know how to drive, don't you? Sorry, I'm Alex. I run dirt racing for the festival. Speaking of which, you'll need a car that can handle the dirt.
Ford Escort, Subaru Impreza, Lancia. Can I see the back of these cars? I like how all of them have rally lights.
Nice. The Subaru. That flat 4 boxer engine is an absolute beast, I'm telling you.
Why does the number plate say Horizon? It should say my name.
Didn't you say that?
Oh, they got churches for this as well. Awesome. I learnt of churches in Forza Horizon 3, and I am perfectly happy having them in the music for this game.
You go and enjoy yourself out there.
Here we go. I'm loving the variety in the races as well. Yes. You can turn it off, but because this is a demo, I don't mind it getting blocked off on YouTube, for example. For the real one, I am starting to think I will have to have either the music turned off or streamer mode on, which gives you like generic music. Because they did add that in for this version. Okay, I might be able to beat my 50,000 score. Yep. There it is. A hi Whiphand, by the way. Long time no see. There we go, 92,000. I looked over and my mic was not lit up and I was like, what? But actually I had literally just stopped talking. What difficulty do I have it set to? Can I look at that here at least? Ooh, sounds fun. I can't actually look. Oh yeah. What are you making in Unity 3D? Because I experimented with it a bit for VR. And I was able to make like a Stargate Atlantis VR demo. Super bare bones in Unity. But I found it pretty fun. I'm just not good with 3D. I thought I had cosmetics turned off. Must have reset that as well. The good news is, the lesson I learned last time I streamed Forza still holds true. If I don't talk throughout the entire thing, I do race a little better. Well, a lot better. Ah, that's awesome. Now, hitting trees is fine, as long as they're not solid. I might not have... Yep, I missed the checkpoint. Damn. Race ends up around this corner as well, jeez. It's alright, I can pass them. Yeah, it dropping suddenly to 50 FPS hurt.
Yes! First race in the bag. How do you feel? Dirty? Brilliant.
That shirt looks ridiculous, by the way.
I think you could go far in my dirt racing series. Perform like that again and you might just make it into round 2.
Hit level 2. Here we go.
Looks like you've nearly qualified for the autumn season. And remember, the more driving you do, the more you'll build your influence.
Hey, I'm hearing good things about you. Oh, sorry, my name's Jay. I might have something that'll interest you. There's a street race meetup.
So they have a different person for each race type. Plus the 2 people you meet at the start, or like 3 people you meet at the start. So let's go to this street race, because I like street races. So the music is definitely less generic when you choose stuff that isn't... what did I have? Was I think it was highly skilled on Forza Horizon 3, so let's choose that one. And... I'm gonna change something else. The music. Let's see how generic the music gets with streamer mode on. I also find it interesting that there's no description for streamer mode at the moment. Yeah, you'll notice that the radio, there's only one radio station. Yeah, it's just generic liquid drum and bass. Which means I can turn it down slightly. This car handles on the road really well. But I do like that more games, including this one, have a mode for people who are streaming the content and don't want to get copyright strikes. Because, I mean, it even works for YouTube, but on YouTube you could even mute the music and replace it with your own stuff if you don't like it. That's fine too. Oh, nailed it. Frames dropped there. Felt that. Oh no. No problems whatsoever. Interestingly enough, too, when you're in streamer mode, because there's only one radio station, the music travels seamlessly through loading screens as well, whereas in normal mode, it plays a different track the moment you start the event.
You ready? Ready?
That's a rally car for you.
Oh, it's you. You made it. I'm Jay, by the way. Alex wouldn't shut up about you, you know. If you drive half as well as he says you can, these guys will love you. Oh, before we start, you've got to know this isn't strictly sanctioned by the festival, so don't mention this to Kira.
It's called a street race, right?
I gotta go. Work to do. See you around though, yeah? These might not be official, but you keep coming to these meets. I'll make sure everyone at Horizon knows your name. Looking forward
Free
to seeing what you
advertising.
can do out there.
I like it.
Have fun now, yeah?
Yes, correct. That's the idea. Whereas for this, once you're in streamer mode, they don't care. It's all generic liquid drum and bass anyway. Oh yeah, no, it's 100% not fair this early on in the race for me to be in this versus a Lambo. Like Jace right in front of me in a Lambo. And I think this early on with this particular car, having the difficulty set this high was probably a bad idea. Especially as it's a demo and especially as my frame rate isn't stable. That's fine. We should be able to make do. We know I'm an aggressive driver, so it's fine. Now we're 6th. Now we're 3rd. Oh, traffic. Shit. It's alright, this is only halfway through the race. Actually, Def is in another Lambo. Interesting. Okay, we're getting there. Oh! Come on. Second, this is good. Oh, those brakes are not as good as I thought they were. Handling's good, brakes are not. Alright, 87% through the race. Okay, it's just a straight run from here. As long as I don't hit any traffic, we're good. I don't like that the end of the race throws you into this white room. In 2 and 3, it would just continue you down the road.
Have all these unspoken rules about respect and honor.
This doesn't feel like a race. It feels like some kind of simulator, which then ruins it. Probably true, we're panned. Like, while I like this style of UI, I don't like that you just go into a generic white room the moment you cross the finish line.
Hey, just to let you know, there's another round 1 dirt race starting soon if you fancy it. See you there. Oh, and me and Jay have just finished setting up a new danger sign. You should check it out if you fancy some thrills along the way.
Let's go to the danger sign. That's where we're going first. And it's just down this road. Because yeah, the moment the race finishes, like this is where I finished the race, right here. This was the finish line, this spot right here. So the moment you cross the finish line, your car immediately stops. And it throws you into a different screen altogether. I get the idea. It doesn't look as cool in reality. I feel like the cars driving past me are louder than they were in the previous game. Okay, here we go. Danger sign. 260. Let's see how we go.
Yes! These were boarded up to mark potential hazards. Then me and Alex went around and put whacking great flags on all of them. Voila.
Right.
A danger sign is born.
Tim gets
So long
it.
as you survive, they'll probably let us build more.
Yeah, exactly. Now, let me turn cosmetic damage off, because, like, it doesn't affect the difficulty scaler. It just looks better. Because you get to see your pristine car at every point. Now, where am I going on the map? Okay. They have chosen good tracks for the drum and bass though. I wouldn't play them as loud as I would the copyright songs. Let's be honest. Good question. It's probably solid, would be my guess. Yeah. Solid. Here we go. Dirt race. This is located in Britain. They're very European looking houses, I will say that. I did not pull that turn off very well. I also like how most of these are Subarus. I think all of them might be. We'll have to check at the finish line. I'm not sure what that one in first is. Oh, yep, that's a solid trait. So there's a Ford. And almost every other car is a Subaru. There's a second Ford. Racing at 50 FPS when you're used to 60. Tragic. And actually, I'm about to sneeze, so that's even better. You're right. They're all just the same. So the solid tree was around one of these turns. There's another solid tree. Yeah. 2 forward focuses and mostly impresses. This game reminds me of a game I used to own called Rally 2000. This specific race. Really fun game. Loved it. One of my earlier racing games that I used to play a lot. But like, it did not age well. I'd much rather play Forza Horizon. Okay, that's 2 laps down. I'm nailing some of these turns though. And that's at a stuttery 59 FPS. Hey, I didn't nail that turn. Nipped the wall. It's okay though. Yeah, that tree is designed for you to crash into it. There we go. Yeah, so your car immediately stops right there. So we had 2 Ford Focus R3s, 03s, and a Subaru WRX. You've got 04, 05, 08, 11, and 15. Those were the only 2 cars in that race. What? Like, that had to have been on purpose. You don't just accidentally make a race that's 80% Subarus.
Right.
Oh, that was very little
Good news
XP.
is you've made the cut for the Horizon Autumn season. Bad news, obviously, is that it doesn't start until autumn. You don't mind sticking around, do you?
You've qualified, but you're gonna have to wait. Yes, another Horizon t-shirt. Continue demo. Ooh, new cars. Let's go back there then. Why won't my GPS let me go over there? Weird. I'll just point it in the general direction. Actually, if I go this way, I'll discover more roads. Gives me XP. And progression. What do you mean wrong way, game? This is a shortcut. Tim gets it. I'm glad I'm playing the demo then if I'm getting exclusive shirts. Not as good as my current shirt. Okay. how do I even... What's over here? Wait, it keeps moving. No, it's right here. Well, that was complicated. Just going in circles. My cars. So I've got the TTS, the Charger. There's the Ford Focus. Got the Ford Escort. I've got the Senna. Interesting that the Ford Escort is an S1. I mean, obviously. Here's the other thing I really like about the Forza games. Just all of them in general. And you can just leave it on this screen. Doesn't have my number plate on it for some reason. But the other thing you can do and actually normally what you can also do is open the doors. Don't know why it wouldn't let me. Maybe the demo doesn't. But you can open the doors, you can open the boot. Hang on, where is it? Forza Vista. Oh, here we go. So what you can do is you can go, oh, you know, I want to tweak the tires, or what do we have? Turn on the lights. Ooh. So I don't know if you saw that, but under the lights there's a thing that, there's a flap that opens and closes. Or you can open the door. Yeah, that's what should be on the number plate. Correct. And then if you go out here, you can just go... Might be, I don't know cars. And then what you can do is you just... And you can actually look around as well, and you can kind of go... let's look at the horn here. Now, want to know the best horn in this game? They included that as a horn! Like, how do I unlock this? This horn can be won from a wheel spin and may appear in the Forzathon shop. No! Oh, that one's gonna be so much fun. Why would you have this as a horn? Some of these... Some of these are okay. Yes! This one. How do you even choose? Like... All of these are good! That one's an interesting choice to have. Oh yeah, they also have this. I just want this to be my horn. This one right here. Sounds like a good plan, Tim. Now, I assume, yeah, they're wheel spin only. And then you have the standard. That's very much a GTA style horn. Okay. Good to know those horns are in there. I expect everyone to be using the Halo and the Windows XP shutdown sound. Those will be the two most used horns, I guarantee it. Hang on, let me see if I can tell this thing to run at 30 FPS. Like, properly 30. And I might have to restart the game, but I'd much rather play it at 30 FPS. Let's quickly restart the game. I don't know if the demo saves. That is the only thing I'm not sure about. But I'd much rather play in a supercar with a solid frame rate, even if it's 30. Rather than stuttery 50 to 60. Yeah, that's a good point, Whiphand. It also reminds me of a concept called 3D tiles, which was a concept for either Windows Phone 8.1 or Windows Phone 10, where the idea was that you would hover your finger over tiles and they would auto-expand around your finger. Now let's quickly check. Lock to 30, that's good. Motion blur is off. Subtitles don't save. Good to know. Audio all on default except for GPS voice. Microphone off. And we'll turn off streamer mode, because the music's much nicer. Now see that rewind button on the Y? On the yellow button? I always turn that off because you get extra XP because your difficulty is a little higher. Because I'd much rather restart a race than rewind in the middle of a race. Now, while Forza does have... I would assume a lot of people do prefer motion blur. I don't.
Here's what I see.
Only because you lose a lot of the visual fidelity of stuff that you're not looking at.
I see a festival that
not
never
focused
ends.
on. I can't skip this, by the way.
Where you can be whatever you want to be. It's not your dream holiday anymore.
The lack of engine sounds
It's your
during this bit is
dream
interesting,
life.
but it's a very Forza-style thing to do.
That's the horizon I see. Let me show you. Welcome to autumn. A new beginning for the festival that never ends. Don't go anywhere. Horizon is here to stay.
Okay, so it put me at the start of the demo. That's interesting. Now I don't mind because it's a nice demo. But I'm not seeing my level on screen anymore. So. Now let's see if 30 FPS is a little more stable. Yeah, which I hate. They shouldn't have done it as a demo. As that kind of thing. Now the question is, that simulation, is that only part of the demo, or is that part of the whole idea of the game? Because if it's the whole idea of the game, I hate it, and they shouldn't have done it. That water really slows you down. It's nuts. So by the looks of it, yeah, the demo doesn't save, unless you have to do this at the start of it every time, which would be really interesting. But you'll notice that even my number plate is reset to Horizon 4. Yeah, exactly, we're panned. I don't like that idea. Either they're messing with us, or they just didn't think it through. And if that's the case, like if either of those are the case, what was the point? You only lose your progress in the demo, which is fine. I don't mind. Because trying this again at 30 FPS gives me a better idea of how it'll play on PC. And I think this entire intro bit is done with the streamer mode music. Okay, now the FPS is back up to 60. It's the moment I Alt-Tab out. Really weird. Yeah, my name's reset to rookie and everything. Alright, well, I guess I'll probably just end it there. It'll give me the opportunity to download it on Xbox. Downside is it resets, so... I don't know. But like, the idea of a demo that you can't save is, the idea you can't say for the demo is then you can give it to your friend and say, here, try out this demo. This is true. You're a goldfish. Or if you had like a memory that lasted 2 hours. Because there was a solid hour and a half of good gameplay there. It gives you a sense of the style of the types of races, the types of cars. Not really the environments, because you only get the environments here, where you get a bit of snow, a bit of autumn, but not like a proper taste. Which, like, this is going to be the intro either way. Ravenrich, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope your day is going well. So yeah, it jumps between cars and seasons. But in the real game, the seasons will only change once a week, and it'll be that season for the entire week. Spring and autumn are the ones I'm most excited to see because, like, sure, this isn't a rally car, but most of the races during these seasons will be most rally-like. Yeah, it's gone back up to 60 FPS, I'm not sure. CPU usage is sitting at 100%. So this is what the rewind looks like for those who don't play this game. And you can essentially choose how far you want to rewind, so that you can redo a turn or a thing that you screwed up. Now, the upside is that usually the bots will take the exact same way, but the downside is sometimes they won't, and it will throw you off. Like that did. So... I'm a little bummed that the demo resets and it doesn't warn you that it will. And that I can't get the frame rate to lock it.
Coming up on the quarry.
Well, the thing is, Forza Horizon has always been an arcade racer. And that's the idea. I don't like it being an arcade racer that is a simulation as well, right? Because Forza Motorsport is the simulation racer. It is, you are racing supercars on a track or multiple tracks around the world. Whereas this one is more of a, you are in charge of a festival, or you are now part of this festival where you participate in all these fun races and all these fun car-related events. Yeah, I'm playing on PC, which is why the frame rate is all wonky. My CPU usage is sitting at a solid 99%. I can even show you on this graph here, hold on. Right there. CPU 96%. 99.6. It's bad. So yeah, I'll definitely be playing this on Xbox
Red's down!
on release day. That's the other benefit of the demo. I can figure out which one is better to do for now.
Looks like I'm the only one left.
So do they crash along this? Is that what happens? Oh no! He better not beat me. I think he beat me.
This is it, Horizon. We are kicking off the summer season with the greatest race of all time. Point yourself in the direction of Horizon and put your foot down. Trip to the festival wins. So let's go.
Let's quickly change my name in game. At least I was able to a moment ago. It's supposed to be on the top left. Oh well.
Don't sweat it, the Jets are in the race.
The car directly in front of me is the one that was on the cover of Forza Horizon 3. Now I say directly in front of me.
Oh,
It
yeah.
got pretty far ahead.
Coming from everywhere. Now it's a party.
Yeah, this is the style that they should have been focusing on.
Lining the streets to get a load of the action. Cheer these
Because that was the
racers on.
focus of Forza Horizon 3 and it really, really made the game feel good. But this one focuses more on the simulation aspect, especially when you reach the end of a race.
Some racing trucks out there too.
Racing trucks, huh?
The most incredible hypercars are all here. I can see a Centenario, Ferrari SXXK. They're beautiful.
1080 Ti. And you can see my GPU usage on the top right is sitting around 40 to 50.
We got Ishiro.
It's 100% the CPU.
Vulcan? Oh, Horizon, you do not want to miss out on watching this.
Also, I'm coming 8th. Redoing this race was a bad idea.
Look at that Senna go. I mean, the car, sure, but someone's got to be handling that thing.
I'm so hyped for this game. It's going to be awesome.
Final straight. I can't breathe.
I know how he feels. So I just unlocked the same shirt twice. Interesting. This bit, I don't like it. No, you unlock different shirts throughout it. The first one was a white one.
quite a show.
I try my best. Is everyone here?
Yep, all here, boss. Ready and raring.
Great. Okay. Do we have Rookie here?
Alright, well, I wonder...
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Kira, director of the festival. Looks like you've made a good impression with our talent scouts.
Once the race...
A real chance of taking a
once
spot on the
once I'm
roster.
into the open world, I'm going to take a
Rebecca's one of
couple
our former
quick looks
champions.
in the menu,
She's
and then I'll
giving me a
probably
hand
end it off
running the
there.
Horizon Road Racing series.
Excited? I remember.
But, like,
my
there's
first
only a
day
couple
Horizon.
weeks until this game releases.
Pretty surreal, huh?
And I will
I'll
definitely
leave
be
you two to
streaming
get
it all
set
day
up for the
Friday.
first race.
Yes.
Good luck.
So in this case, it went with
Right then,
Rookie, which is
let's
the
get you behind
default.
the wheel. Which
But
one
when
will
you're
it
on the
be?
main menu at the very start, you can choose the name that you go with.
Oh my word, yes. You and I are going to get along, I can tell.
And in my case, because one of the choices is Wizard, that's the one I always go with.
All right, let's get you set up with a personalised number plate. Go
Sure,
on,
let's
be
just go with
creative.
that one. If it's not going to save it anyway, I'm not going to go through the effort. Yep, so I'll show you what that menu looks like in a second. Because it says it out loud, right? So they would have had to record them.
I expect you'll want to get a feel for your new car. So I've signed you up to some events to get you started. See you there.
No, it includes all the basics, you know. Pull up the list. How good does that sound, actually? Where is it? Level 2, sure. Interesting. Is it under... Aha, it is under settings. It's not on the general screen. So you've got all... So you have names, so you've got everything from A to Z, right? So if I wanted to, I could go with Matt on this screen, and actually it doesn't make it easy to scroll through. The L's. So it has Matt, Mateo, and Matthew. But for the nicknames, you go right to the bottom. And you can even, if you don't want a specific nickname, you can go with, like, X or U or Your Majesty. But it's got stuff like Pro, Pudding, Noodle. Whoever came up with the... or G. Brotato is in here as well. Beefcake. Bantosaurus Rex. Agent. Ace. So lots of presets. Major. Mr. President is in there. That's funny. Player 1. That's clever. Prime Minister is in there. Potter is in there. Robin Hood is in there. Sheila is in there. Sis. Spartan. Syndicate. Oh yeah, the Stig is in there. And then obviously I go with this one. Wouldn't surprise me. But I'm tired. I'm so excited for this game. I just want to play the proper version on a frame rate that's not poop. But it's going to be so good. I am going to jump to... Can I? I have to go back into the... Let's go that. Let's do that, because then I can at least put something on screen for the end. Now, the only downside of picking a particular car type is that all the other cars that you see will be of that car type. So if you go classics, you'll see a lot of classics. If you go supercars, you'll see a bunch of supercars. Which is alright, but... Now, is this the automated... No, okay, I have to do it through the other way. My cars. And then if we do this... View car... We can leave it like this. And so... That's going to be the end of today's stream. Yeah, but it makes sense because then you have stuff like head-to-head races. So you basically drive up to... It does add variety. It's not exclusively like supercars when you're driving a supercar. There is a bit of variety, but for the most part it's cars of the same class type. So that when you go for a head-to-head race, because all you have to do for a head-to-head race is drive up behind the car, hit X, and then you immediately go racing down a particular path to get to an end point, and if you win the race, you get experience and stuff. So it makes sense on that front. So, you know, it has its downsides, but I like the idea. Anyway, that is the end of the stream for now. There will be a stream tomorrow, hopefully. I'm gonna aim for a stream tomorrow, only because I want to work on more 07 craft stuff, and to kind of push myself to work on it. I want to stream it, so that's what'll be happening tomorrow, and probably today as well. YouTube tends to, or Chrome tends to make this alt tab out. So definitely expect more Minecraft streams in the near future, especially leading up to Forza Horizon 4's release, and then when Forza Horizon 4 release, we will be almost exclusively be playing that for the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of release week. And then past that, we'll see what we end up doing, whether it's more Forza Horizon because I'm going to be addicted to that game, or if I'm going to end up playing more of that off stream just because it's a lot harder for me to stream that, only because, as we've noticed, when I race and talk at the same time, I tend to lose a lot of the races. So anyway, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how.